Hey guys, Toby here from Hadler Fitness. So what we are going to go through today is basically deadlift variations. Alright, so with the deadlift, it is a mean ass exercise. One, it's a pulling exercise. Two, can be done in lots of different periodized programs. It's one of the big three, so bench, squat, deadlift. It's one of the big three powerlifting exercises. Works posterior chain, hamstrings, glutes, calf muscles, so pretty much the whole body. And three, it should be done on a lower body day. Take that into account. Should be done on a lower body day. But if you try and do squats and deadlifts on the same day, you might want to do, especially if you're doing strength training, depending on how much volume you're carrying out, it's going to be quite hard to do. Anyway, so that's a little bit off topic. So the thing with the deadlift I want to talk about today is deadlift variations. So number one, you have conventional deadlift. All right, so a little bit of secret about me. I'm not really that strong, so I can probably lift 1.5 my body weight. I think my max deadlift I got up to was 190. I just basically break the deadlift down personally. I just do stiff-legged deadlifts. I do real heavy rack pulls, and I deadlift. I've started deadlifting a lot more. But for the people that are looking to gain some serious mass and get stronger, it should be done at least 1 to 2 times a week. All right, so with the deadlift, as I said, you've got the conventional, you've got the sumo, and then there's one you can do behind the legs, and also you can do a split leg one. But today we're just going to focus on the conventional and the sumo because the other ones just look blatantly silly. Behind the legs, I personally can say I've tried a few times, not with a real heavy weight, but it actually does feel comfortable. And you can do it with a hex bar. But what I'm just showing here today is done with a barbell, Olympic barbell, just with 110 kilos, and the videos were a little bit heavier. Anyway. But no, it's no heavier than 150 what I'm lifting there. I'm currently about 90 something and lifting about 150. So yeah, 1.5 times the body weight, which is beginner to intermediate. When you see guys that weigh like 70 kilograms pulling like 300, they're the serious deadlifters. Regardless of which way you pull in sumo or deadlift, it should be based on your height. Man, like personally, I think height and genetically how long your limbs are, your biomechanics and all that kind of stuff should determine how you lift. Because if you're lifting conventional and you're a lot taller, you can open yourself up to lumbar injuries, especially getting bulging discs and herniations in especially the lumbar and sacrum area of the spine. So I'm talking L3, L4, L5, S1, S2. It's not good. So, like, make sure your pulling is on, like, it is fucking done right. So start light, work your way up to heavy. Don't do fucking 1RMs. Trust me, don't do 1RMs. There's no point. You can work out your 1RMs off a 5 rep max. Okay, so don't go any lower than 3 repetitions. Basically, if you're lifting any lower than 3, your form's gonna break down a bit. You're gonna be rounded at the back, and you're probably gonna drive up your legs, and your firing and stuff's gonna be not on point. So.
When I ride up, not too many that can fuck with me. Never hung up on the bullshit. I can't afford that type of luxury. How'd I get so faded?
As I was saying, basically your form's not going to be on point. Obviously you see some people in the gym and they just fail from the beginning. Obviously if you've never deadlifted before, seek a mentor, seek someone to show you how to deadlift. Some really good recommendations out there. Personally, from what I've seen, the best person that I've seen have biomechanical setup from like a physiotherapy point of view, with bracing your transverse abdominis, strong core, scapular engaged, lats engaged, engaging the hamstrings, setting up correctly, breathing in, bracing your core. Like pretty much the 101 on deadlifts is probably Kelly Starrett. There's a lot of people out there, but yeah, maybe follow some of the bigger powerlifters as well. So I can't remember off the top of my head. Like there's heaps out there. So probably some of the bigger powerlifters, depending on how you want to pull conventional sumo based on your height. So mess around. I lift both personally, just because I like to keep the strength plane of both. Personally, I can probably pull a little bit more in sumo just because based on the leverage of me being 6'2" and it being easier lift overall, so you don't have to get it as high off the ground, and it's primarily, you can engage your upper body a little bit more than you can with in conventional. It's more of a lower body pulling exercise, but everyone's going to have their own interpretation on that. Anyway, yeah, so just try the 2 different variations out, and make sure you change from Olympic barbell to a hex bar. It's one you stand in between and you pull on a neutral plane as well. And you can also try pull in a supinated hand grip like that in a sumo setup, and you can even try that in a conventional setup. So you'll lift the bar like that. Or you have alternated hands, depending on how you want to set up. Usually when it starts to get heavy, you alternate your grip. Make sure you swap your hands so you don't build up muscle imbalances on one side of your body, because you might find if you're always deadlifting a specific way, especially like you're lifting really heavy, like one side of your lats, your rhomboid and your trapezius will get a lot stronger than the other, and you'll tend to like pull a specific way. Like obviously if you're setting up straight, you might find you compensate and pull that way. So make sure what you do on one side, make sure you do on the other, or you can just pull in a pronated hand grip with wrist straps or whatever. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. As always, drop a comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you have any topics or anything like you want me to cover, leave them down below and we'll go from there. Catch you in the next one.